Your mental health dey very very important to your existence as a human being. Our mental capacity and as e dey function na wetin make us different from other living things. Our mental system na the bedrock, na im be the foundation of our functioning as human beings. The organ of our mental functioning na the brain, and the brain na the biological organ, the physical organ, just like all other organs wey dey the body. Mental health, like other physical health, no be say disease or sickness no go dey, but say make person dey mentally healthy. That one no just mean say you no get mental disorder or sickness. E just mean say no matter the factor wey dey around you, whether negative or positive, you fit adapt, you fit survive, you fit achieve your po ten tial, you fit dey productive, you fit participate in a way wey go make sense, you fit engage very well in your relationship with family, friends, colleagues, and in any setting wey you be, whether e be academic o, whether workplace o, or in any other area of life wey we dey function. Wetin dis one come mean be say when we experience stress from the plenty wahala wey dey life, which is part of life, those feelings no go turn into something wey go make us no go fit dey perform as we suppose perform. Mental and physical health dey talk about fitness, no be just freedom from disease. Consider Mr. A and Mr. B. Both of them be 50 years old. Mr. A get diabetes, but dem dey control im blood sugar well. Then Mr. B no get diabetes or any sickness, but that one no mean say Mr. B dey healthier than Mr. A. Mr. A wey dem talk say im get diabetes with well controlled blood sugar level, e fit physically dey healthier and fit than Mr. B. Na so for the same way, say person no get mental sickness like schizophrenia or depression or bipolar disorder or any other name wey dem wan call am, that one no mean say your health na perfect mental health o. Person wey dey receive treatment for, make we say, anxiety disorder, e fit dey more mentally healthy and productive pass person wey dey free from any mental disorder. Health and sickness na something wey go dey continue to dey be. Dem dey exist together. Dem no be opposites, dem word and opposite. Also, dem no get one particular way wey dem fit dey. E can change with circumstance. Person fit get a good or decent or perfect mental health the same way wey person fit get mild or moderate or severe hypertension. Person wey dey the higher level points of good health definitely dey better pass the person wey dey the lower level. A high degree of health mean say you go get better performance, better strength, and better resistance to disease and sickness. E be like two people wey write exam and two of them come get 60% and 90% for maths exam, for example. Now, if you look at two of them pass o, but the person wey get the high score, that means say the person go do well for anything wey involve number or calculation. The person wey score 60, e fit still do a lot of things, so e fit try sef come even score higher next time. Wetin dis one come mean be say even though you dey healthy, e get a lot of things wey you fit still do to increase and promote your health. Our mental health dey very important, and na im be the main koko to dey successful and to get good life. When you promote your mental health, you go get positive emotion. Anything wey change, you go fit adapt to am better. You go fit cope with wahala better. You go get good relationship. You go fit think well, make good decisions. You go come dey able to solve problem very well, and your po ten tial, that skill wey God give you, you go fit use am well. Also, research don show say positive mental health, it get a lot to do with positive outcomes. Like, e fit reduce your chances of to dey sick anyhow, and even reduce your chance of just untimely death from sickness. E go give you better immune system. That one mean say you go fit resist sicknesses, including mental sickness. So mental health dey critical to the overall health of a human being. Many factors na im dey determine the state of our mental health. These factors na things wey dey within us and outside of us. That is, you can find these factors for inside our environment. The brain dey relate with the environment o. Wetin you see, hear, smell, taste, experience, e dey translate into messages for the brain. The brain go come interpret all this message and come produce the response wey you go give. If you are in any situation, na your brain dey check wetin dey happen, come calculate am, come think am well, come interpret the situation to you. Different response na you fit come take based on the interpretation wey your brain give you. The brain na organ wey be say the working of that brain e fit change due to the environment wey you dey. Na the organ wey give us the capacity to cope and to survive in different negative situation. For example, if you dey a cold environment and the brain come sense am say omo, this place cold o, e go direct other system for your body to the necessary action so that what you can maintain a balance. Na the same thing dey also happen when you experience something wey get the potential to make you worried or disturbed or anxious. Your emotional and behavioral response to this situation go depend on how your brain take interpret am. Na true say we fit no get so much control over everything wey dey happen around us, but we fit control how our brain go respond to those things so that even if anything dey wey fit give you stress for the environment, you fit no notice say that thing na stress depending on how your brain take dey work. So how we fit take keep this brain, this our organ, for the best possible position so that e go fit serve us well? How we go fit take control of the factors wey fit influence or affect our mental functioning and health? How we go fit develop ability to dey resilient, that is to resist, that is to have a mental functioning wey fit dey able to bounce back quickly in any problem, or we fit quick adapt to change without breaking down, and we go remain productive. How we wan take promote and sustain our mental health? Make we look these 14 very important things to do to promote and sustain our mental health. Number 1, eat right. Your brain na biological organ and e need to chop better food. E need to dey supply the right nutrients, the right things wey go make am dey function well. Junk food na bad food for the brain, just as e be for other organs of the body. You need to eat a combination of food to get the nutrients and the things wey go help you to get good mental health. You go follow the food guide pyramid to help you to know what to eat and how much from each food group to dey get the necessary nutrients. Choose food wey get plenty of grain, vegetable, fruit. Eat moderate meat, egg and milk. No dey chop too much fat, saturated fat, cholesterol and sugar. Drink adequate amount of fluid every day. Fluid na water. If you eat balanced diet, you no even need to take any food supplement, except maybe if you dey some condition like pregnancy. Number 2, comot hand from psychoactive substances like alcohol, nicotine, cannabis, cocaine, heroin, codeine, tramadol and so on. Even though for some places or some societies, things like alcohol and nicotine, which is cigarettes, they no dey mind all these things get significant health risk if you dey take am. You fit don hear say a little alcohol is good for the health and all that, but the truth be say the negative effect dey outweigh any small chonchoro gain of health. Apart from that, this small so-called health wey dey inside, you can get it by doing other things wey no carry the risk wey alcohol carry. Psychoactive substances e no good for the cell of the brain. A person wey dey use am fit enjoy, sweet, your body go dey totori you go like am, the thing go sweet you, e fit make you go high, you go dey enjoy yourself. But after you use those kind things, then they always damage the brain cells in the long run. Some people claim say they feel control as dem dey use am, this one, that one, but most times they don discover say they no dey feel control am, no be wetin they dey feel control. The best advice na to stay away from all psychoactive substances. The number 3 thing wey you go do na to have enough rest and sleep. Rest and sleep no be only the nerve of the brain cells e dey help, but e dey help every cell wey dey inside body to recover from use and tiredness. The amount of sleep wey you need, e depend on your age. Although some people dem be short sleeper, other people be long sleeper, but every average adult need at least to sleep for 6 hours every day. E dey important say you develop a good sleeping habit. And number 4 one we go look na talk. When you talk about how you feel, the thing wey dey worry you, the thing wey you dey fear, you go see say e go lighten the mental burden for you. E no go heavy for your head again. That one no mean say you dey weak o. No suffer in silence. To dey talk no be only the burden e go comot for your body, e fit even help you receive good advice from people wey get sense, from people wey sabi. Nothing dey to dey ashamed about talking of your problem with a friend wey you trust, with your relative, your colleague, your pastor, imam, or any other person wey you know say you fit trust. Talking dey help, but abeg go talk to the right person wey im head correct. Number 5 thing wey you go do to maintain your mental health na social interaction and support. As human being, we be social being and we need one another. Social media, all this our Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, e no dey enough o. Real face-to-face interaction, to dey talk to people face-to-face, na that one na im dey help pass. Positive and supportive friend and family, dem no dey buy am for market o. To get friend, good friend, dey help your emotion, e dey boost morale, e go make you feel say you get value, and e go make you know say yes, people love you. To get people listening ears around you so that you fit talk to them anything wey dey weigh you down, the thing get benefit no be small o. To get shoulder wey you fit cry on, e dey relieve body. E be like treatment. Man no be island o. Nobody na superman, nobody be superhero. All of us get time when we need the strength of other people to lift us up. Make sure say you develop good social network for yourself. Another one, number 6 wey we go look na taking a break. At times e dey very very necessary for us to go outside, to just comot hand for the thing wey we dey do every day, you know, comot for that thing wey dey give us stress every day, so that you fit just go regain your vigor, go regain your strength, your morale. Maybe sometimes you fit just do am for few minutes, for some hours, or even for some days. To comot from where arguments dey boil for just few minutes, e fit calm you down and help us reason things well, look am from a different angle. Na so e be when you say make you even go holiday for some days, make you go relax. E dey help, e dey bring mind coole, and you go see say you go renew, you go dey fresh again dey go. Number 7 thing wey we go do na to create time for relaxation, for leisure. To dey do wetin you love, e dey give satisfaction wey dem no dey buy for market. E dey sweet body no be small. Even when you no dey do am for money, to make money, find that thing wey you like to dey do, wey dem dey oyibo dey call hobby. Dey do am often and often. That good thing wey dey help person, wey dey good for body, dey do am. E fit be anything. E fit be say you like to dey bake, you like to dey ride bike, you like to dey plant something for your small garden wey dey your house, you like to dey sew cloth, socks, anything sewing, you like to dey play sport, you like to dey play musical instrument, you love to dey dance, to dey draw, any other thing wey dey relax you, dey sweet you as you dey do am. That e dey good. E dey make sure say your mood wey dey good, e go bring am come up well well. Another one wey we go look na number 8 wey be exercise. Regular exercise, e dey good for the whole body o, including the brain. Exercise no be just for person wey wan lose weight o, wey don over fat. You say make you come down small. No. No be the only thing wey exercise dey do. Exercise dey make person young, and e dey make sure say all your body dey kakaraka, dey gbam. Even no be only your muscle e go tone for you, but all your organ, including the brain. Exercise no be only to go gym or go dey lift heavy weight or to dey play football or anything. No, any physical activity like to dey waka fast or to dey do housework, enough housework, all these things are good form of exercise. 30 minutes of regular exercise wey you dey do at least 3 to 5 times in a week, they don prove am for research say this thing e dey very healthy o. Instead, if you reach office, you carry elevator, use your staircase, climb upstairs go your office. You go see say regular exercise e dey help your brain to dey recover. E dey make your mood, e dey ginger your mood well because e get wetin dey call neurotransmitters wey your brain dey release when the body dey very active. E dey enhance your attention and your ability to concentrate. E dey make sure say your focus dey sharp, you dey reason, dey think well, and before you know am, if you dey reason, dey think well, you go see say anything you dey do, you go dey do am well. And that one we go look na number 9, wey be say make you practice technique of relaxation regularly. To dey sit down in front of TV or to dey go back go drink or club go make noise, dance, all those things, e no dey enough o. Relaxation na a wonderful way of to block the effect of stress on our body or to stop it. Relaxation technique e dey calm body, and there are various types, like to dey breathe deep in and out, to dey meditate for your mind, to dey picture for your mind good things, nice things wey go calm you down, things wey go make you happy, wey go give you joy, wey go comot thinking for your mind. One of the advantage of relaxation be say you fit do am anywhere, even for your office desk. Choose the one wey go work best for you. Number 10, adopt optimism. Be optimistic. That is, think good all the time. Change the way you think, the way you think the reason. Number 13, accept things wey you no fit change. Life happen to all of us. Sometimes things happen wey dey beyond us, wey be say no human being go fit do anything about am. Na that one be the reality of life. Learn to accept those things wey you no fit change. Number 14, seek help. If after all these things wey we don talk, you still feel say be like say water wan carry my enemy o, water wan swallow me, all these things, my own e don too much for me, abeg no waste time, run and look for help. To look for help no mean say you dey weak, rather e mean say you are wise.